Good morning, Clover. Are you in your snuggly little bed? You want to come out and do a little dance for us? Yeah. She's very curious. She's curious about this. She climbs around that cage pretty good. But, there she went into her little, and she's coming out her bed. She went into her bed and she's tunneling out. But I was just going to make a note here of how. Okay, I was just going to make a note here at how I have her cage arranged for her. And I really do wish she would eat, because she eats really cool. She will sit on her food dish, which is right there, and she'll set her tail over onto her swing, which is right there. And see, she's saying, yes, yes, that's what I do. Is that what you do? Alright. Anyway, but I have her food dish here, and then you can see right there the bottom of her water dish. And I have her water dish raised up above her food dish. Now, she's right there. And then you can see back there in the back, way back there, her perch. She's got a perch back there. And plus I have a little toy that spins. She's thinking I'm getting ready to open the cage for her, but it's not time yet. But anyway, for her to play that, there it is. Oh, that was a good picture. That little toy back there, for her to play with when she's, yeah, for her to play with. She loves the camera, while she's sitting on her perch. And then you come across and you'll see there's another little like ladder toy right there. She actually picked that out of the store herself. That toy right that she's covering that I cannot see in the camera. There we go. She picked that toy out herself. That little toy right there. And she can step from the end of her perch right there through her toy, which she does, and she climbs into her little fuzzy bed that I have for her. And she'll jump out. You can see the little ladder toy swinging because she jumped over to her swing. And then we have down there a little plastic link chain toy. And she'll get on that too and play around. When I drop one end of that down into the bottom of the cage and just let it hang down there, she actually fights with it. But for now, she gets into some serious fights with that little toy back there in the back. But anyway, she's getting a little antsy. She's ready to come out and start working or training. But she enjoys it. I think she thinks it's getting me to do stuff. I don't know. But she's getting a little anxious. She's ready. Oh, there she's eating. Oh, there's. Oh, she's. Oh, I thought we was gonna get to see her do it. But anyway, alrighty then. I know this is probably long and boring. However, I just wanted to give some people some ideas, especially if they're first bird owners or whatnot, at how to arrange the cage, because the way you have your cage arranged is very important for the bird's happiness, health, and that they don't get bored in the cage, especially normal green cheek conures, because these little conures, which is the smallest of the conure family, they're very quirky, very different, have very unique little personalities, and they definitely need to be kept entertained all the time. There's her other little shred toy, and she's shredding on it. And yeah, and if you don't keep them entertained or give them enough attention, they will sit and screech and squawk and not shut up. You can see her right now. She's fighting with that. Oh yeah, she did. Oh, and then turn around and spit it out. Oh, she chewed them up and spit them out. But anyway, and I've seen videos where people have videoed their little conures, their little green cheek conures, and they're just standing there, just screeching, 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 being all noisy. Nothing's making them happy. And I'm going to tell you that my little girl, my sweet little baby, Clover here, she doesn't do that. Now, what she will do is, like, if I leave the room, because she's right here in the living room, she's my family, she's my kid, she's right here with her brother, she's right here with her brother and sister, which is a guinea pig and a dog. And if I leave the room, like if I'm in the kitchen too long, and she can't see me, she'll start squawking at me a little bit. But for the most part, she's happy, she's entertained, she gets a lot of attention, and she's a very quiet bird. I will not say she's well behaved, because these birds, their personalities, they do tend to be a little bit cantankerous. But I will tell you that she's real sweet and very pleasant, and not extremely cantankerous, ornery. However, there will be, if I have visitors, there are some people that she just does not like, and she will fly on them, appear to be friendly, and ease her way up their arm to their shoulder and bite the crap out of their ear. So I really have to watch her when I have company. But I do have a couple of visitors that she does really like, and she just loves being on them, and she doesn't try to bite them or anything. But they are absolutely wonderful little birds. So if you see a video of one of these birds, little conures, just sitting there screeching, 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 I would suggest that the bird is not being given the attention and treatment that it needs. But that's just my opinion, and here's my disclaimer. That may not be the case for every one of them. But the ones I'm telling you, she gets a lot of attention, and she's a very quiet bird. She when she was a baby, she would do this screaming, and I would just turn around and I said, hey, don't scream. You don't be screaming at me. And I did that a few times, and she doesn't do it anymore. She knows Mama does not like that screaming, and so she doesn't do it. Oh, there she is, upside down. Oh, she's going to do a little show for us. So she comes outside, upside down out of her little bed. Yeah, she is a ham. She is a ham. She loves the camera. I've just recently discovered this, but she really does like the camera. Now we gotta come over here. Oh, there she is, coming out. She loves that camera. But anyway, this is about 9 minutes so far, so I need to go ahead and say goodbye, because I don't want this video to be extremely long. But there's Clover, and she's very quiet. She hadn't made any noise, and she is not a screeching bird. And I will end with saying this: the reason I've made this particular video is because I have seen a couple of videos on the site where I post this that show these little birds just sitting there screaming and hollering non-stop, screeching birds, and they're trying to say they're a bad little bird, noisy, blah blah blah. Well, I'm here to defend them. I think they are the neatest of the parrots. I think they have the most unique personality of the birds, and I think they make great little companion birds. And if you're looking for a little bird to be a companion, she goes to the store with me with her little suit on and stuff. Of course, not in the winter time, but in the spring and summer and the fall. She gets to go, and she likes to ride in the truck. They're great little companion birds. I think that if you're not wanting a companion bird, you might look into a different breed.